And welcome back, guys, for Scouts of Entertainment Reforged replay. Today's nice 5v3 on a cityscape map. But before we get started, if you'd like to see me through other Reforged replays just like this, links at the bottom of your screen, and also in the description below. Always welcome to see me through other Total War replays such as Warhammer 2, Rome 2, Shogun 2, just to name a few. There's also a PayPal option, Subscribestar, Patreon, and a Steam donation link in the description below also if you'd like to support my work. But if those aren't options for you, then please remember to smash that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, tick that bell for notifications, and leave your own thoughts about the battle in the comment section below. And with that, let's get in with the replay. So today's replay comes from TITUS, who's one of 3 defenders today, commanding the realm of Thorian. We'll go through his army as best we can. He's got some Lauren Axemen here, about 3 units I think. He's got some Lauren Swordmasters embedded in here too, some Karas Calderhorn Guardians definitely. We'll keep an eye out for, of course, Kindred Celebrawn, Watchers of the Golden Wood, even some Elder Council. Those are the usual staples of Lotharian's army. But that's all I can see there for him. We do have a unit back here though, and that is some March Wardens of the Wood. I did think I saw some Syrian Emerald Rangers, so we'll keep an eye out for them later. That's just him at the moment still. Oh, this is the rest of his army. We have some Syrian Emerald Staff Masters, armoured up. We have 2 units, I think, of Lorient Archers, Riders of the Golden Wood. There's the Elder Council. There's Watchers of the Golden Wood. And Lorient Spearmen again. And I don't see them yet, but I was looking for the Kindred Celebrawn. Like I said, we'll keep an eye out for them later. Oh, they're right there. You don't have to go too far. Alrighty, that brings us to the first of his 2 allies, Dorwinian, led by Ord Malice, who I have seen before, so g'day Ord. Ord's got some Moquindi Stalkers, some Evelyn Infantry, some Evelyn Marksmen, and some Moquindi Bows again, I think. Some Endor Glade Guard, Evelyn Vine Guard, maybe some Evelyn Hammer Guard, I'm not sure. Lots of infantry, lots of... oh, there's a Hammer Guard. Lots of infantry, lots of Vine Guard, and probably some Marksmen, and some Seldrin River Patrol. There's a mixture of all those units, and probably some Moquindi Glade Masters, but again, armies are all just mismatched together. It's a strange deployment for the defenders, but obviously there's going to be a grace period for them to deploy inside the city more properly, so we'll see how well that goes. And the final defender today is a familiar face, Lord Welcome, who's got some Elders of the Elven King, who's also commanding the realm of Mirkwood, some Ballista, some Woodland Realm Patrol, some High Earth Sword and Shields armoured up, some Woodland Realm Patrol, High Lang 2-handed Heavy Swords armoured up, High X Spearmen armoured up, some High Peng Archers, 2 units here, armoured up, 2 units of Woodland Protectors, some Greenwood Rangers, Spears from Emendua, High X Spearmen, and High Earth Sword and Shields armoured up. And that's all I see there for him. So strong army there, Wardens of Amon Lunk, if I didn't say that earlier. And so that brings us to the first of 5 attackers. First one is Isengard, commanded by Infinity 7. He's got 3 units of Uruk-hai Pikes here, Trolls of the White Hand of course. Some Half-Orc Vanguard, 3 units of Uruk-hai Reavers, some more Half-Orc Vanguard, 4 units of Uruk-hai Infantry, Nazgahai. No units there, strangely. And Guards of Orthanc. Now keep an eye out for Snagger Skirmishers. And I don't know, I'm not seeing any crossbows either for him. Or archers for that matter, so we'll see what happens later. The next attacker is Rune, commanded by Gothmog, who I have seen before. Again, every army today, most of them have actually bunched up their armies, making this very difficult. And that wasn't on purpose, but still. We've got some Dragon's Breath Cannons, some Belcher Tribesmen, like Gamp Rim, like Flag Rim, like Scion Rim, usual faces, possibly some crossbows, armoured up all the way. Maybe. Oh no, Eastern Crossbowmen, I see them right there. They're not armed up at all. Maybe some Dragon's Wrath crossbows, Maybe some Dragon's Wrath Guildsmen too, don't know. Definitely keep an eye out for the rest of their forces. Camul's Chosen. A lot of people bring Camul's Chosen these days, so we'll keep an eye out for them as well. Okay, our third attacker is Dol Amroth, commanded by ... I'm just going to call Dot for this replay. I'm not going to say dot 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 every time I refer to him. That's just too much. We have Ed Helen Men at Arms, 2 units. I know it's ironic because there's only 3 dots in his name. We have some civilians. We have some Tonostian Spearmen, 2 units. Some Ed Helen Halberdiers, a couple units here. 2 units of Donal Archers, Tirtha Marksmen, Ed Helen Men at Arms, Imperial Champions, Haven Guard, Belfast Marines, Horse Guard, 2 units of Imperial Horse Guard here. This is a bit odd, because they're not bows, they're melee cav, it would seem. And there's not a lot of room here for melee cav, so it's a strange decision there for Dot to do that. We have 3 units here of Ed Helen Men at Arms. Now, none of the units in Dol Amros's army today have the armor upgrade, it would seem. This has gone for a basic unit all the way through. No upgrades whatsoever, where they're applicable. Okay, our 4th attacker then. He might have some ranges, we'll have to keep an eye for them too later. Is Dale, commanded by, how do you say this? Jilgal Whopper. So, Whopper here has got Dalian Spearmen here, Sombardian Marksman, 2 units. Appears to be armoured up. We have 2 units of Laketown Pikemen, some dismounted Earls of Dale, 3 units, some Dalian Paladins, Swordmasters of Esgaroth. These guys do appear to be armoured up. They've got the plated armour out front. We have some Binding Herd, 3 units of them, Dalian Royal Guard, more Swordmasters of Esgaroth, some Dalian Spearmen, but don't see any other units, so we'll keep an eye for them too later. I'm thinking of the Othello Rangers and Seldon River Patrol. Bit of a tongue twister, that one at times. Our final attacker is Harad, commanded by Proxima Centauri, who has 2 units of Trollmen of Harad, Champions of Nafarat, more Berserkers, a couple of units there, Sathron Warband, 3 units of Dismounted Serpent Guard. These guys do appear to be armoured up. We have 2 units of Sathron Archers, and a unit is invisible to us. We have some Demons of the Desert, Sathron Pikemen, 2 units, and the rest of his army does appear to be hidden. So, we'll get this battle started. Enjoy the siege. Alright, Proxima Centauri has started us off. If there was a grace period, maybe he just ended it. Because TITUS is responding in kind. Now the elves have the high ground here, and Sathron Archers are up against it. We're going to check out the elves in a second. It always amazes me, despite being in loose formation, the elves seem to get more kills on their opponents. As you can see, we've got 2 units of Sathron Archers firing on this 1 unit of March Orders of the Wood. And their casualty count is similar to that of Harad, but that's just 1 unit. Anyway. That was obviously pretty tough. Yeah. The accuracy is pretty good. Their angle is good. Alright, so while that skirmish is ongoing, let's check out this defense. So we've got troops stationed near the choke points, all around the city. Except for these guys, I don't know where they're going. And the bridge is out. Remember from that movie, True Lies, guys. The bridge is out. They can't get to the bridge. They can't get across. Make a final stand over there at that nice tower. It's a shame. Alright, we got Darwinians stationed throughout the city, acting as a rear guard here. Now this obviously was not intentional, but it looks like poor Ord lost a lot of his McQuinty Stalkers to his own stakes, which really sucks. Actually, it wasn't his stakes, that's probably TITUS' stakes. So I don't think he's particularly happy at TITUS for putting stakes like that. I mean, I get it if stakes are going in the other direction because you're the defenders, but why stakes are deployed in this direction? That does escape me. I don't know what TITUS was thinking there. Hopefully Ord wasn't too unhappy with him for doing that. Again, we've got defenders stationing their forces around the city. Rune's a little ways off yet from engaging. And Isengard, they're coming from this direction. March orders lost about half their unit. We've got some civilians from Dot hanging up. Not hanging up, coming up. We've got some Serpent's Fangs too over here. Now they're bunched up. And TITUS has correctly targeted them. Not only are they a bigger threat to him, they're also bunched up, which makes the target even more attractive. Even in loose formation, these guys are worth shooting at more than the Southron Archers for sure. They're also better in melee combat. They get some good hits here. With the Worm Patrol, we'll probably want to target the Serpent's Fangs, no doubt. Are they getting fired upon by any other unit anywhere else? Is that even possible? No, it wouldn't seem so. Alright, so Patrol is firing. But I don't know where they're firing at. Hang on. Oh, the angle's horrible. What are they shooting at? I think they're trying to shoot at the Serpent's Fangs, but it is not paying off. That's largely because we've got the March Wardens of the Wood in their way here. Okay, their angle has improved. Whatever target they shifted to has offered them a better angle. What's going on here? We got through. Oh, civilians broke. Okay, so I think they're firing the Southron Archers, but getting some secondary hits here on the Bardying Marksman. We've got Dowling Spearmen. What's their plan? Yep, they're being sent up. Serpent's Fangs were invisible, so that's what happened to them. Spears are going to do a covenant, but they're light tier, they can handle that. We've got a fresh unit of March Wardens heading up. Targeting the dismounted Earls of Dale. Or the Bardying Marksmen, either or. What do we got out here? We got McQuinty Stalkers firing in. We got some like Gambrins heading up to them. We got Varag Mercenaries and like Darim we didn't see before. Right, Clansmen, crossbows as we pointed out earlier. The cannon's also around here somewhere. There it is. A couple of units of tribesmen. So they're on their way. The cannon could be firing on the Vanguard, and if it hits the Vanguard it could hit the marksman behind them, and maybe even take out this ballista crew. So Lord Whalecome's got to probably move that ballista a little bit to the right. Same goes for the unit of Evelyn Infantry. Okay, March Wardens are down to 85, so they've lost 9 men, or 8 men, sorry, so far. Now, this is interesting. TITUS is shooting a unit that doesn't have ammunition. Okay, now he's shooting at the Bardying Marksman. I thought I saw him, he was shooting at the Southron Archers before. Fire! Okay, Body Mustang going down slowly, down to half strength. I don't know why they need to shout every time fire, fire, fire. I get it the first time, but they keep doing it. Just gotta learn to tune it out. Just gotta tune it out. Okay, Marksman is here now. Looks like Infinity's gone for the other bridge. And this Marine could be taking this bridge. So they're split now. The defense here is not as good. It does have reinforcements nearby, however. Again, Ord has got to be careful here. This is gonna hurt. Oh!
We're under attack.
Yep, that was bad. That took out a chunk of his best units. As if right on cue. What he thought might happen, happened. From all the way over there, that is impressive. Defenders have to be very careful with their troops. You see they're shooting it now. Oh yeah. Only one bolt, not two. Again, those were the areas of concern we pointed out earlier. I've got the Imperial Horse Guard right here. And for some reason, Ord did not leave them protected. Gothmog is ruined. Where's he going now? Oh, he's going for the blob there, but the buildings did protect his troops. Now, who are they shooting at? No, they gotta stop shooting at the Horse Guard. TITUS has gotta get on top of his micro. Stop his units from wasting ammunition. Okay, we're about 1/3 of the way through this. Body marks them down to 23. It's not worth wasting ammunition on them. You're better off just weakening the Dalian Spearmen at this point. They'll help out their own infantry later. Seems they're trying to kill them all. Well, good for Whopper. This is sucking up a lot of the defenders' ammunition. They might have more to spare for now, but they've got to value each arrow like a golden coin. Should be the principle of all defenders. You've got to value your missile units. You've got to value each arrow as if it were gold. It'd be vitally important to your own victory. But Gothmog has made a mistake here. He's exposed his rune cannon to the ballista, and now Lord Whale will target it. Just missed. Oh, there goes one. Now the benefits of this here is that if Gothmog wants to waste Ord's ammunition of his ballista, he should just leave his second cannon here, because the one that's been destroyed will act as a shield essentially. And no matter how many times the blister fires at it, it will not hit that second cannon. But I understand Gothmog's reluctance to leave it there. It does feel like it's a little bit exposed. Oh, how did that miss? It did seem to get stuck here on the cannon, so that first cannon saved the second one's butt for sure. If he wants to use it, he has to bring it back much further. He can't bring it up any closer, otherwise that blister will bring it down. We got Snagger skirmishers being sent up. A full unit, in fact. Is anyone firing on them though? We've got higher paying archers here, but no one's firing on the Snagger skirmishers as of yet. Okay, now they're firing. I don't know why Infinity brought up his skirmishers first, with no protection. Skirmishers are always worth bringing down, at least to like a quarter of their strength. Then they're not as bad. Seven's Fang's being fired upon. Again in tight formation, making a good target. And they're firing on Mirkwood's troops here. Getting some nice hits and probably a lot of kills. Definitely helping Dale out here. With the arrows sailing towards the sunrise. With them Rob Patrol out of ammunition being sent in. We've got a fresh unit barding marksman, and what's left of the Southron archers firing on them. The rest of the attacking forces are keeping their distance. There's a lot of risk in just sending your forces in drip, drip, drip. And holding these choke points will be vital to the defenders. They can't afford to lose them. And this could be a good spot for a last stand. I mean, there's plenty of space for them to turn around and defend. Even make a last stand on the pier here, if they must. Almost halfway through. Most of the attackers are hanging back. Gothmog sending out the rest of his army right now. Right now we just got some Mirkwood forces, just their archers, out of ammunition, just fighting away. Looking at the map, doesn't appear to be much movement elsewhere. We've got a second unit of Daedalian Spearmen coming in. And they've got two more units of dismounted Earls coming in. I think that's come from the High Peen Archers. Oh no, it's from Ord's Ever the Marksman. Well, they're copping it. We're not making any progress yet. Infinity 7 is edging his way up. Saga Skirmishers throwing their jabbies in. Just to wear down the defense. We've got a second unit of Urkai Reavers on standby back there. And a steady rate of javelin fire coming from the Saga Skirmishers will help wear down Mirkwood's forces. Now we got higher paying archers for some reason lobbing their shots. I think maybe Lord Whale, sorry. Isn't aware of it. Setting up another unit is not a good idea, not with those Saga Skirmishers nearby. We've got to try and deal with those Saga Skirmishers somehow. We've got to get a unit up here on the ledge to fire down at them. Spearman looking to shut down the trolls. Trolls running past them. Who are they coming after? Witham Realm Patrol. Oh no, their target could be the Ballista crew. And it is, they're going straight for the Ballista crew. Lord Whale's moved to protect his men. Lord's sending some reinforcements over too to help kill the trolls. Alright, they've stored the ballista. So if they're going to bring up the cannon closer, they've got a small window of opportunity. The cannon's down 67%, so the ballista did hit it. Look at that, Ballista crew running to the protection of the woodland protectors. Now Snaga's definitely getting some good hits here. Not so much kills, but the best you can do if you can't get kills is to damage your enemy as much as you can. And the Snaga skirmishers are certainly doing a lot of damage here to Mirkwood. And Lord Whale is not doing anything to address this. He's got 96 skirmishers. That's a good steady stream there. And the skirmishers used up all their ammunition. And I gotta say, they used it effectively. It could be that the cannon was going after the ballistas but missed. Okay, I've seen a big push here from the attackers. A big push. We've got more reinforcements coming in. The Lamroth is setting up his men now too. So it's getting serious. We've got Sheldon River Patrol here. We've got Lauren and Archer shooting the reinforcements as they come up. We'll try and slow them down. Well, this is good hits here for TITUS. Dota's got to run his troops in there. He's just got to get your troops to the front of the line and to sort of contribute to this mass push forwards. You just simply select the area that you want your troops to go to behind the enemy. And that will encourage them to move further and closer, faster to the front of the line. You want to be careful though. Trying to push trying to push your units through other units, as I always say, is a bit of a gamble. It will ensure that your units will be killed faster because they're trying to move forward. They're not fighting the enemy. The enemy's fighting them though. So you gotta be careful. Like some of your units will stop the fight, but others will try to charge through the mass of opponents. Now once you break through, the area does become a killing zone for your men against your opponent, but you have to break through first. That's the challenge. And the defenders so far do have a solid line here with reinforcements nearby. But the angle here is also favouring the attackers, making it difficult for the defenders to mount a proper response. They can't get the javelins in there, they can't... Well, technically they could get the Watchers of the Golden Wood ammo in there. Woodland Protectors could fire if they were switch positions here with the Lorient Archers. I don't know if that's the plan because I don't see any javelins nearby. Okay, Gothmark has sent up his forces. He's on crossbows being targeted by, I think, his archers. Yeah, the marksman. It'll take a lot more troops than that for room to break in. What have we got here? Some more Lorient Spearmen being sent in. Infinity set up a lot of his men. And that's from the Southern River Patrol. Yep. Well, you gotta congratulate Infinity 7. Oh, and he's getting, I think, 5. Is that from the Rim or for the Dragon's Wrath Guildsman? Oh, and Dragon's Wrath crossbows as well. We're getting it all here. It is 36 to 34%. The angle is pretty good here for the Dragon's Wrath crossbows. But it looks like he's pulling them back. They do appear to be targeted, but by whom? Oh, these guys got hammered. My guess is by the Dragon's Wrath crossbows. And they're like they're into an extent. Stangasinus is getting a lot of good hits. Now we've got the tribesmen here getting in the way of the Snugger skirmishers, interfering with their fire. I think. There we go. Whoa, where are they going? Okay, they were targeting Southern River Patrol. Like they're in firing on them. TITUS is going to get these guys firing pronto. Okay, they're reloading. Okay, they targeted the Bathcop Tribesmen. Attackers down to 79. Protector's winning this fight for sure. Alright, 44 to 41.
The enemy are badly bloodied. They have lost half their men.
Protectors interfering here with the Kindred of Celeborn. Yeah, they are to a degree. But Isengard has bunched up his forces so much, it's really making it easier for Kindred of Celeborn to get some good hits on them. Yeah, I don't know why Infinity left his men here. Lotharian's destroying them. Same goes for the Windy Bows. You either send her in or send them back, just don't leave them there. Like Simon Ram pushing the way through, leading the way. About 2/3 of the way through this now. It is 48 to 46. Okay, the first enemy general has fallen. Maybe not. 49 to 47. Still, the mass push continues. Who's shooting? Okay, defenders stacking in the ranks here. If this holds up, they should hold. Green's putting the enemy under a lot of pressure. Might have the troops to win here, we'll see. Pretty Glade Masters are here. Along with the Wardens of Umlin Monk. We've got Riders of the Gauntlet over here. Syrian Elf Rangers. They gotta get closer to the edge. I think they're wasting a lot of ammunition. They're trying to fire too far back from the ledge. Looks like 1 or 2 arrows are getting through, the rest are going straight into the head. Okay, 56 to 54, so still holding around a 2% variation. Alright, so what we've got going out here? Kidney Stalker's sallying out, charging through. We've got 16 Uruk-hai pikemen here. Infinity left them here, unfortunately, to die. Okay, Infinity is aware of it. We've got the second pike unit that's heavily depleted. $60 to 58. I don't know if Varun and Asgard had the strength to break through. Things were looking pretty good for him, especially after the effort from the Dragon's Wrath crossbows. We saw what they did. Watchers of the Gauntlet Wood targeting the Daily Royal Guard. Yeah, it doesn't seem too fair, does it? The arrows and the watchers can knock a unit on their butts, and while they're on their butts, they're not shooting at anybody. Okay, Whoppers sending in a whopping load of troops. Proxima Centauri needs to commit his troll in the Farah for sure. We've got no Berserkers also being sent in. Should be an all nothing charge here. The Lake Town Pikemen appear to be in loose formation. Chaos Carl gun is down to 16. (64 to 66). He's still in favour of the attackers. Most of TITUS' men is on this side. His yellows do appear to have sent a few units over just to help him hold here. And again, this is one of the rare moments where lobbing arrow shots is okay with me, just fine. Because there's so many men just bunched up here, it's impossible for them to miss. And the hit rate's above 90%. I'm willing to bet. Okay, we've got Lake Town Pikemen surging forward. Oh, we've got Rangers here. But they refuse to fight. Okay, so real Rangers here. Woodland Protectors, Elders Young King, all still have their ammunition, but all appear to be struggling to find a way to use it. The angle's just not there for them. Now the defenders have the opportunity to outflank Infinity's forces if he sends some units down here and around. Just stand up a unit, 2 units of spearmen to protect the front and rear from cab charges. It looks like TITUS has already sent over some Watchers of the Golden Wood to deliberately attack Gothmog and Infinity in the rear.
Only half the enemy force remains. Our men have slain the enemy general.
Okay.
Without him, his troops will lose their will to fight.
There's Gothmog's general. Merkel tries to just appear to be out of ammunition, and we send into battle. Okay, we've got a player admitting defeat here. That does appear to be Gothmog. His like flag green here broken. Looks like he's out of troops. And I think the defenders have the momentum to win back here. They've chased off the enemy forces. and routing the stragglers. The cannon crew appears to be out of ammunition too. They're nowhere to be seen. We've got Trollman of Varad, Champions of Nafarat, Dismounted Serpent Guard all coming in. You still got the Belfast Marines. The Imperial Champions under fire. We've got Dorinal Archers, more men at arms, Haven Guard even, and Tirithir Marksmen. Looks like his forces are taking some casualties back here. Don't know who fired on him. And here goes the push of Arad. It's 72 to 86. We've got Elders of the Elven King, Syrian Emoth Rangers here. They're firing directly into the Dismounted Serpent Guard. Okay, Dot reinforcing the push. Women Protectors have their jabbies out. Don't know if they can fire though. The angle might not be there for them. Oh, hang on. Oh, it looks like the Women Protectors are wasting a lot of ammunition, in fact. Okay, they switched targets, and a lot of the Imperial Champions just went down. The Haven Guard could be next. Oh, but lucky for them, they were out of ammunition. I don't think the second unit of Woodland Protectors will get a volley off in time. Some are getting over, some aren't. But Lord Wales doing his best to give these troops the angle they need. Rangers have got to be careful here too. Fire, don't fire, but why put him there if I'm not going to use him? Okay, here we go. A lot of them went down then. 90 to 75. Some Rangers are getting some shots off. Tirithir Marks and Peter used up all their ammunition. We've got to push it from the defenders. They're surging forward. Probably got time to stay speed. It is getting pretty grindy here. Got some javelins, some arrows coming in. What are they targeting? They're trying to target the body and the archer. Of all the units.
The battle is very much in our favour. Victory will be ours.
Yeah, it's definitely skewing your way for sure. There's great promise in the Infinity and Gothmog attack. Seems like they spread out the forces a bit too much.
The enemy general lies dead.
I don't think I've seen a single friendly general go down yet.
Freeze the field. Pursue and run them down.
Yeah, he's got the Rangers pouring the ammo. Probably time 6 speeding, I think. There's no tricks, there's no surprises. Except from ... it would seem. Belfast Marines, it seems to start throwing a volley. It's 84 to 98 here. Proxima Centauri's general's gone. Oh, there goes Titus's general. He's gone. Haven't got finished him off. I think I see Ord's general in there.
Awed by the victory we have won here today.
Okie dokie, so congratulations to Titus, Lord Welcome and Ord on their victory. Titus getting 2,877 kills. Lord Welcome on 2,649. Ord 1,761. Proxima Centauri unlucky there for the attackers. 1,128. That's respectable. Jiggle Wappa 724. ... 641. Gothmog 1,078. And Infinity 7 on 677. Now, that's surprising there, but he was fighting against the elves, which does have a lower soldier count per unit. So it does explain that to a degree. Looking at the kill count, Watchers of the Gauntlet Wood 205, Riders of the Gauntlet Wood 172, Kindred of the Cutterborn 276, Seer and Emoth Rangers 450, Lorient Archers 206 and 120, Marchwoods of the Wood 179 and 154, Woodland Protectors 156, 1 and 219, Marchwoods of the Wood, as I said, 79 and 154, Karaskar Hull Guardians 224, Lorient Spearmen 199, and Lorient Swordmasters range from 63 to 105. And those are real standout units today. So his archers definitely Titus's archers definitely served him well today. So congratulations to him. And the rest of his defending mates, Lord Welcome and Ord, also did very well. Thank you to Titus for sending in the replay. This is Scouts of Entertainment signing off. Catch you guys in the next one. Bye.